just spend 20 minutes of your time in watching this video so that we can assure you that hours of your preparation time will get saved, and be ready with a book and pen so that you can note down each and every point that is going to be discussed here. And before going into main content, let's thank our academic advisor CA MSS Prakash Garu for providing valuable inputs for making this video more productive. And we need to thank each and every staff member who got involved in making this video. Okay, now let's get into the main content. Few things you should keep in mind before starting preparation. That is, what not to do after completion of accounts exam. Don't think about how you wrote the exam. That's it. Just forget about how you wrote the exam, because thinking about past papers will definitely going to impact your upcoming exams. That's why don't self-assess your marks and forget about how you wrote the exam. And keep this point in mind. If the question paper is very tough, then valuation will be very liberal. And see that impact of one exam does not fall on next exam. Next one, preparation strategy for business law subject on day before exam. So we are assuming to get 25 hours of preparation time. So in the 25 hours of preparation time, first spend 1 hour of time for preparing RTPs and MTPs related to your attempt, and refer all amendments that are applicable to your attempt, because these are the most important areas. We can expect 1 or 2 questions from these areas. So that is the reason why don't ignore them. In first hour itself, prepare RTPs and MTPs that are applicable to your attempt as well as amendments. Okay. After that 1 hour, you will have 24 hours of preparation time. In the 24 hours of preparation time, spend 16 hours for business law subject and 8 hours for BCR subject. So while preparing business law subject, first prepare all first priority concepts in all the chapters. So first prepare first priority concept in all the chapters. After that, prepare second priority concept in all the chapters. After that, prepare third priority concept in all the chapters. Now we are going to discuss about which concepts are in first category, that is first priority category, and which concepts are in second priority and which concepts are in third priority. Okay, let's see. So first priority must be given to Indian Partnership Act. So in Indian Partnership Act, you need to complete all first priority concepts. After that, go to the next chapter and complete all first priority concepts. After that, next chapter, all first priority concepts. So you need to complete all concepts in all chapters. So after completion of first priority concept, you need to focus on second priority. Again, come to Indian Partnership Act and complete second priority chapters. Then go to next chapter. After completion of all second priority concepts in all chapters, then again come to Indian Partnership Act and finish third priority concepts. Like that you need to prepare. Okay, then what are the first priority concepts in Indian Partnership Act? First of all, how much time you need to allocate on Indian Partnership Act? So overall it is 3 hours. So you need to spend 3 hours on Indian Partnership Act. Then what are the first priority concepts? True test of partnership, partnership deed, partner by estoppel, rules relating to minor partner, nothing but whether a minor is eligible to become a partner in partnership form or not, and what are the rights of minor partner, what are the liabilities of minor partner, what will happen to minor partner after he attains age of majority. You need to refer all these concepts. After that, you need to refer disabilities of non-registration of form along with its exceptions. Next one, expulsion of a partner, provisions relating to expulsion of a partner. And last one, modes of dissolution of firm. One is without order of court and other one is with order of court. You need to refer both the concepts. Next, what are the second priority concepts in Indian Partnership Act? Essentials of partnership. Next one, what to do when any partner get any personal profit. Next one, what are the provisions relating to death of a partner? What are the provisions relating to insolvency of a partner? And what are the rights of outgoing partner? So these are the second priority concepts. Next one, last priority, that is third priority. Here you need to refer types of partnerships, rules relating to partnership property, that is meaning of partnership property, and rules relating to appropriation of partnership property, including the definition of goodwill. And next one, implied authority and acts that are not covered under it, nothing but beyond implied authority, and different types of liabilities of partners, rights of transferee of partnerships interest, settlement of accounts on dissolution. So these are the third priority concepts in Indian Partnership Act. Next one, Sale of Goods Act. You need to spend 3 hours of your time on Sale of Goods Act. So in Sale of Goods Act, first priority concepts are goods and its related terms, nothing but money and actionable claims. Next, types of goods and what will happen to the contract when goods are destroyed, and implied conditions, implied warranties, and doctrine of caveat emptor along with its exceptions, and when ownership will get transferred in case of unascertained goods, nothing but rules relating to appropriation. Next one, rights of unpaid seller against buyer, and lien right, stoppage right. So these are the first priority concepts. Second priority concepts, sale, meaning of sale and meaning of agreement to sell, and difference between sale and agreement to sell. And next one, when a condition will become warranty. Next one, transfer of ownership in case of goods sent on approval basis. So when ownership will get transferred in that case, we need to discuss about that. And next one, pneumo quod non habet and its exceptions, that is sale by non-owner concept. Next one, remedies available to buyer for breach of contract committed by the seller. So these are the second priority concepts. Next one, third priority concepts. Risk prima facie passes with property. So we need to bring exceptions also, and rules relating to acceptance of delivery of goods and auction sale. So these are the third priority concepts. Next one, Companies Act. You need to spend 2 hours of your time on Companies Act. So here, first priority chapters, that is first priority concepts are, one is corporate will and when such corporate will get lifted by the court. Second one is provisions relating to OPC. This is very important because there is an amendment in these rules. Next one, small company. This is also very important because there is also an amendment in small companies rules. Next, section 8 company, effects of incorporation, doctrine of ultra virus, doctrine of constructive notice, doctrine of indoor management and its exceptions. So these are the first priority concepts. Then second priority concepts, features of company, government company, foreign company, dormant company, consequences of providing false information at the time of incorporation, and memorandum of association, nothing but contents of MOA. Next, third priority concepts, types of companies on the basis of members liability, that is company limited by shares, guarantee company, unlimited company, like that. We need to discuss about those concepts. And private company versus public company, nothing but differences in between private company and public company. And next one, types of companies on the basis of control, nothing but holding subsidiary, associate company. We need to write about those points. Documents required to incorporate a company. And last one, difference in between equity shares and preference shares. So these are the third priority concepts. Next one, LLP Act. So you need to spend 1 hour of your time in LLP Act. Here, first priority concepts are advantages of LLP, essentials of incorporation, steps of incorporation, effects of incorporation, and liability in case of fraud. Then second priority concepts, characteristics of LLP, concept of LLP, LLP versus partnership firm, LLP versus limited liability company, and how to prepare and maintain books of accounts, and what about annual filings, that is statement of account and solvency and annual returns, and what about audit of LLP. So we need to prepare about them. Next, third priority concepts, change in name by order of central government. So when it will pass the order and what are the time limit available and what happens if it is not complied within time limit. We need to read about that. Next one, change in register office, change in partner's name and address, cessation of partnership interest, nothing but discontinuation in partnership. Next one, conversion into LLP, that is conversion of private company and unlisted public company, partnership form into LLP, we need to refer those provisions. And finally, when LLP will be wound up by a tribunal. Next one, legal object and consideration. We need to spend 1 hour of time on this chapter. And here, the first priority concepts are essentials of valid consideration. Next one, doctrine of consideration and its exceptions. Next one, doctrine of privity of contract and its exceptions. And second priority concept, opposite to public policy. And third priority concept, consideration need not be adequate. There is a question like that, so refer that question. Next, pre-consent. Here also you need to spend 1 hour of your time. And here, first priority topics are undue influence and fraud, including cases where silence amounts to fraud. And second priority concept is misrepresentation. And third priority concept is coercion. Next one, offer and acceptance. Here also you need to spend 1 hour of your time. And first priority concepts are invitation to offer and modes of revocation of offer. And second priority concepts, essentials of valid offer, communication of offer and acceptance through post. So generally, you may get practical questions or concept questions based on this topic. And communication of revocation of offer and acceptance through post. Next, third priority concept, essentials of valid acceptance. Next one, void agreements. Here also you need to spend 1 hour of your time. And here, first priority concept is quasi-contract. Second priority, essentials of wager, whether versus contingent, whether versus insurance, nothing but differences question. And third priority concepts are agreement in restraint of trade, agreement in restraint of legal proceedings, and contingent contract. After that, 1 hour of time must be spent on performance of contract chapter. Here, first priority concepts are actual and attempted performance and who can perform the contract and rules relating to appropriation of payments. So in this concept, you may get practical question or concept question. Next, effect of non-performance and rules relating to reciprocal promises. And finally, last priority, rules relating to obligations of joint promises and assignment versus succession, a difference type question. And 30 minutes on discharge of contract chapter. So here the first priority concept is modes of discharge of contract. After that, initial and subsequent impossibility, and last priority topics are novation, alteration, rescission. That's it. And remedies for breach of contract. You need to spend 1 hour of your time. So a practical question may get posed from this chapter. Okay, here first priority concept is anticipatory breach of contract, and second priority is types of damage, and then liquidated damages versus penalty, and then quantum merit. And last priority concept is remedies available to aggrieved party. Next, capacity to contract. So here first priority concept is necessary supplied to minor. So no need to revise all rules. First revise necessary supplied to minor. What will happen? After that, what about the contracts in which minor is beneficiary? You need to write about that. So after completion of these two topics, you can go for other rules relating to minus agreement. Next one and last one, meaning and nature of contract chapter. You need to spend 15 minutes of your time. Okay, first priority concepts are types of contracts on the basis of creation, and all the contracts are agreement, but all agreements are not contracts. Like that, a question may get posed. You need to explain this statement. And next, second priority topics, types of contracts on the basis of execution, and last priority is types of contracts on the basis of validity. Keep these points in mind. So first of all, side headings are very important in this subject. If time permits, then revise side headings of all the chapter ones. Next one, while preparing this chapter, give more importance to practical questions, as they are very important from examination point of view, because practical questions and scenario based questions will itself contribute 40% of weightage. So that's why while preparing concepts in above topics, prepare practical questions also. And what about speed handwriting? It is better to practice handwriting at least for 1 hour on the day before exam. And if you still are not confident, then prepare at least for 30 minutes on the day of exam also. I wish you to write your law exam very well.